Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your boy T-Man repping Turn 1 Gaming, and today we got a brand new series for you guys, the Roach series. Now, what exactly does that mean? It means for this series, we're going to be playing various amount of decks that are tier 2 and below. No meta around here. We don't like the meta just sucks. We don't want to be dealing with all that stuff. So, keep an eye out on the channel. I'm going to be posting a poll in a couple of weeks about a couple of decks that I think I would like to play, but in the end, you get to choose. You get to pick the deck I'm going to be playing. But it being episode 1, I get to pick the first deck. But for me, one of my personal favorites, we're going to go with Phantom Knight. Now, I've already been playing it for a little bit, maybe a couple of weeks now, but I've been changing it ever since, you know, just playing around with it. And I finally just said, F it, we're going to go all in with the one card combo stuff, right? Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave the notification bells on. You don't want to miss any more of my content. Alright guys, so like I said in the intro, we're going to be playing Phantom Knight today and also for the next couple of episodes. So make sure to keep an eye out for that poll I'm going to be posting. You get to pick the next deck we get to play. But right now, Phantom Knight is going to be the deck we're going to be playing. Let's get into the main deck. It's a 43 card main deck, but there are 3 cards that you don't have to play. It's just something that I want to do. Starting it off, 3 Torn Scale, mandatory 3 of in the deck. You can't play less. 3 Phantom Knight Silent Boots, the best extender in the deck in my opinion. And then 2 Ancient Cloak, and then the one of Sangreaves, and the one of Ragged Gloves. That is our Phantom Knight monster lineup. Now moving on to our next normal summon and our 1 card combos, and that is Tour Guide. If I had a third one, I would play 3. I'm not playing 2 to piss you guys off. I just can't find my third one. I don't know where it is. So 2 Tour Guide for right now. If once I get the third one, we'll play 3. The Seer and the Graph for, you know, our free summons, and then the Kagemusha Knight to chain block, playing only 2 of those. Okay, and I guess our extender engine or extender pieces, things that keep us going, is I actually decided to play 3 Nessie in this deck because Nessie and Torn Scale is basically full combo even if you get Aster Emperor on the effect of Torn Scales, right? Because you go Torn Scale, pitch Nessie, which is a discard as cost, and if they stop the Torn Scales, then you go Nessie effect to search either Tsuchinoko or Jackalope depending on the hand. Most of the time it's Tsuchinoko, and then you go ahead and use that effect, and it doesn't really matter if they hit the danger or not. It gives you a level 3 on the board. So if they hit the Jackalope, you summon the Tsuchinoko from the deck. If they hit the Tsuchinoko just summons itself. It gives you Cherubini. So I decided to go with the 3 Nessie, and of course to pair it, the 1 Jackalope and the 1 Tsuchinoko. If you have a secret rare, let me know. I am looking for one. The common one was the only one I can find at the moment, so we're playing with that. 2 Wielder, 1 Tracker. I just like Wielder better. I don't know, because it comes in secret and eventually I'm gonna get secrets. I think that's probably why. Now our last monsters in the deck, and really our only hand trap that we play, is Ash Blossom. We just want to respect the I guess the branded stuff. And then of course 3 Emergency Teleport. Moving on to the spells, obviously. Now this is the card that you don't really have to play, and that is Forbidden Droplet. I know Casteria is still on the format, but you just side that card out. 2 Super Poly. I really like this card. It's a board breaker, very good. And then 2 Triple Tactics Talent, or when we get disrupted on our turn, going first, or if we're breaking a board. Okay. And then 1 Reinforcement of the Army to search any warrior that we need, whether it be Kagemusha Knight or any of the Phantom Knight cards. And then moving on to the traps, we played 3 Fogblade, 1 Trade Brigandine, and we do play the 1 Wings. I just like to be able to summon twice sometimes from the graveyard. Moving on to the extra deck, starting with the Xyz monsters, we do play the 2 Break Swords. I find the second one comes up a lot. Okay, and then 1 Leviair, because it gives us our resources back depending on the play that we want to go for. It's either going to be Break Sword turn 1 or Leviair turn 1. You can't really do both sometimes. Then 1 Downer and then 1 Zeus to complete our Xyz lineup. Okay, sometimes you just want to wipe the board and, you know, all that good stuff. And then for our Super Poly targets, we play the 1 Garura and then the 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp, just to kind of give just so that we can touch all bases, or almost all bases. Both of these cards are great Super Poly targets. Now moving on to the Link monsters. This Link monster, you don't have to play this specific one, but it does need to be any generic Link 2, just so that you have another attribute for access code in the graveyard, whether it be Nightmare Phoenix or Isolde or whatever. I just like Isolde because it gives us follow-up when we need it, and in a sticky situation like in the grind, its effect to add any warrior from the deck, it comes in handy. I'm not gonna lie. IP Masquerena, a very typical end board piece to our end board, and then our most broken card in the extra deck, Cherubini. This card is insane, sends for cost, all that good stuff. Protects our monsters, protects itself. And then one dark because it is a dark attribute deck, and we need more ways to get into Bardiche when we get stopped, or if it's in an open game state, things like, not open game state, but a slow game state. And then speaking of the man himself, Rusty Bardiche, we play the one of, even though he's at 3, we only play 1. And then the one Nightmare Unicorn, Access Code Talker, he's our OTK stick, our beat stick, and also our going second, like I guess bait, if you will, right? And then, so I decided not to play Appaloosa in the deck, which is a very typical card that you play in Phantom Knight, because Appaloosa helps with playing around Nibiru for the most part. But I decided, fuck it, I don't care if my opponent has Nibiru. If they have it, they just have it. And whatever, you know, if they don't, then we're probably gonna win. Okay, so I decided to play Nightmare Griffin as our, I guess, floodgate option in the extra deck, as our other Link 4. And usually you have Cherubini and IP Masquerena on your turn, on your end board, and then on your opponent's turn, you just make Griffin, and then this card alone shuts down so many decks. I'm talking about Sprite. It shuts down Kashtira. It shuts down even like other rogue decks like Unchained, things like that. You really have to be able to protect this guy, and that's why I think this card specifically is perfect for this deck, because Fogblade can protect this card, right? So I decided to go with that, and yeah, that's the extra deck. That's the main deck. Let's go to locals, guys.
You go first.
Good luck, man.
Straight time, sir?
Yeah. Stand by, main phase.
Yep.
God damn. Lift. All set one. And pass. Go ahead, man.
Chop. Stand by.
These
Man.
hands. Yep.
Prosperity? Chain?
Activated dangers. Let's go.
Special. Scary Paris. I mean,
Sure.
Malicious, sorry.
Yeah.
Effect Paris.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's summons, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Theosis? Back to search. Search is good.
Last change.
Sure.
Fuck. Battle phase.
Sure.
24?
Yeah. I'll take it.
And that will end my turn. Go for it.
Special?
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by. Main phase.
Pretty good.
This sends anything to banish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So pretty much you have no graveyard right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cards, bro. What are you doing?
We got
Oh, shit.
Set one.
Okay.
Set another card.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, man.
Chop.
Stand by.
Normal. Effect.
Search, right?
Yes.
I'll activate Fogblade targeting this monster.
What, negating its effect? Or?
Yeah, sure. Just
Special? Maybe special. Back to search. Back from hand. So special. Thank you.
Let's effect from grave?
sure.
Special?
Top 3.
Thinking here.
Anything on that?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Activate super probably. Discard.
Super.
use these two.
Back to search.
Draw for turn. Standby. Main phase. This is bad. I want to put it over here. Normal summon. Special because I control Phantom Knight.
Yep.
Anything here?
To take.
Ending here.
Oh, you good.
And activate the effect. It's gonna foolish for cost, and then it'll gain the attack of the monster. Yeah, so the effect is it sends any level 3 from the deck to the graveyard as cost, and then the actual effect is it'll gain the attack of the monster that it sent. Hold on.
Okay.
What goes over?
You're gonna go over this? Okay. Before you do that, do you want to read the card? Because I'm not sure. There's another effect. What's the question?
You book your opponent's card, you take it, and you put it.
What did you take it with?
Big guy.
Big Guy doesn't give you the monster back, does it?
No,
So
you can't flip it. You just book it.
you book this turn.
Yeah.
You cannot flip it.
Okay, thank you.
We'll actually change that to the plus server
Okay.
to Emperor.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So it won't gain the attack. That's the only thing you're stopping.
Back to
Okay. So because it sends this for cost.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
battle piece. Attack for 25.
So even if you imperm it, it'll still foolish, which is like the main
just
reason.
won't get
The
the
main reason. Yeah, it just won't gain the attack.
Would it also cancel out the whole not destroying the battle?
That is correct, but that has to resolve first.
Okay.
It does cancel that out on resolution.
Okay.
Attack for 24.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, so this
Yeah,
column.
this column negated. Sure.
Two. Pass turn you.
I'm gonna link.
Yep.
And then affect the Garura to draw.
Goes over.
Oh, it's the graveyard effect.
Oh, that's right. Right. Oh, yeah.
Graveyard
That's
effect.
right.
Yeah.
How they're using his effect.
Oh no. I'll activate Nessie, revealing it.
Yeah.
Then you discard a random card in my hand and affect the summon. I'm gonna go effective. Ragged Gloves is gonna foolish burial from the deck to the grave. Any Phantom Knight card.
That's fine.
And then effective Torn Scale says a Phantom Knight monster was banished while he was in the graveyard. Special summon him. I'm gonna go effective Bardice since a Dark Exes monster was summoned to a link arrow. He points to target a card on the field, target the back row to destroy it.
That's fine. So,
It'll destroy it. Yeah. I'll activate the effect. Detaching for cost. I'm gonna target this card on my field and this card in your field to destroy them both.
can we do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
effective.
Destroy, and then these two will get destroyed. This will go away because the monster was destroyed. I have a couple of chain links I'm gonna activate here. So chain link 1 is gonna target 2 the Phantom Knight monsters, summon them both. They'll make them level 4, and then I'm locked into darks for the rest of the turn. And then chain link 2 Seer, I'm gonna target the Cherubim and then special summon it. Target your Beanie is going to gain 2,000 attack.
Well, it's still in the column of different.
Yeah, that's only for the spell traps.
Gotcha, yeah.
There you're good. I'm going to go to battle phase. I'm going to attack for 21. Attack for 43. And still in the battle phase, I'm going to activate the effect of Fog Blade in Graveyard, targeting a Phantom Knight monster in my graveyard, and I'll special summon it. So I'll special summon this and then attack for gain. You get to choose, my friend.
You go first.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, you too.
Stand by. Main phase. Back to search. We'll activate reinforcement of the army.
That's fine.
Anything on resolution?
No, you're good.
Normal summon 4 skills. Okay. And then I'll activate the effect. It's discarding 1 card from my hand, and then it'll Foolish Burial a Phantom Knight card from the deck to the graveyard. Effect to add. Special summon because I control Phantom Knight.
Got it.
Set a card. Activate effect to Foolish Burial. I'll activate the effect of Graph. It'll summon the Spreading Abyss monster from the deck.
That's fine.
Effective Seer, target the Cherubim in graveyard. And I'll activate the effect. It's going to Foolish Burial 1 and then set a spell trap directly from the deck. Set a Fog Blade. Effective Search. Search this. And effective Torn Skeleton graveyard to special summon itself. And then special summon because I control a level 3 monster. And then effect targeting this to destroy it. And then effect to summon 2. And then I'm locked into darks. Oh, I don't think I set from this because I just.
Yeah,
oh
you
no, I
did.
searched this. I searched.
Yeah, you searched it,
yeah,
I'm saying.
searched. You're good. I did search. Summon Nightmare Serena. And I'll set 1 card. And I'll activate this effect here to Foolish Burial. to go to end phase.
Okay.
Go ahead, man.
Draw.
Yep.
Stand by me.
Yep.
Hero lives. Cost 4,000. HP.
I'm thinking here. I'm gonna activate the effect of IP Masquerena to link summon. Then you get to summon your card.
Yep. Shadows.
And then, so this card has a text at the end where special summon monsters cannot activate their effect unless they're either being pointed at by a link arrow or with a link arrow pointing at another monster. Does that make sense? So, like, for example, this card is pointing at this card, so this card can activate its effect.
Gotcha.
And then vice versa, since this card is being pointed at a monster by this one, it can activate its effect.
So if I summon a monster from this arrow right here, will that activate the effect?
No, so there's no zone here, so
right.
it would be like doing, yeah.
I'm gonna activate Fusion Destiny. It's gonna be malicious. Deny.
Oh, you're good.
Prosperity?
Dangerous.
You're good. No response.
Link. It's still going to use its effect or not?
No, so there's no arrow pointing at it, and there's no arrow pointing at this either.
I haven't normal yet, right?
No.
Normal biome?
Okay.
Then since it's pointing to like a user, no?
The normal summon monsters are okay to activate effects. It's only the special summon monsters.
Gotcha. So I'll use Violet effect?
Here. Oh, Fog Blade, targeting the Bion.
Indian draw face. Standpoint.
Link?
Me.
Oops, sorry.
Going into...
Check this one, sure.
Special. Indian special. You thinking on that?
Alright, time for battle.
Sure.
Decimator will attack your...
Attack into the Bardiche.
Yes.
Thinking here. On the attack declaration. I'm gonna activate Fog Blade. Special summon from the graveyard. Targeting the break sword in my graveyard.
That's right.
Okay. So we'll summon it here. And then I'm going to trigger the effect. Since the Dark Xyz monster was summoned to an arrow it points to, I can target a card on the field, targeting this to destroy it.
On its effect?
His effect, yes.
I'm going to go Surrogate. Anything on that?
No, that resolves. It'll still destroy the
Yeah,
card.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Anything right here? Talents to take. Henry?
Yeah, see, that is me, Let me tell her something, I'm street, About to pull up to your bitch's
Use
house,
malicious
street,
type?
Let me tell her something, about to
Banish
beat
it.
ya.
Special.
Now you mad cause now you see me. With her in my car past 3. High beans, yeah, you know me. Full throttle on the gas, you see. Full throttle on the gas. And these people really don't understand. They be thinking that I'm a joke, yeah. Clowny face, put your makeup, yeah. Now you judging me cause I'm trans, but you take your fucking ass back to the time, yeah. Cause I'm really over here in 23, oh yeah. Now these people understand on my feet, so fat. Jump man. Let me tell her something, how I'm reaching for a fact. None of these people could ever really understand. They be talking all the smack every day, and that's a fact.
I'm going to distribute these two monsters for free. Oh, okay, fine.
I'm going to use the dinosaur from Grave to special.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put malicious back on top.
Let me tell her something.
Well, that activates on field and it can't
Gotta pull
activate.
up to your bitch's house,
Right?
see?
Can I read this?
Let me tell her something.
Because of
About to beat ya. Now you mad
Yeah, so if this
Oh,
card
that's
is no
right,
more
it's on
special
field,
summon,
yeah.
so it won't be able to activate.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
High beams, yeah, you know me. Full throttle on the gas, you see.
Back to search.
Full throttle on the gas. And these people really understand. They be thinking that I'm a joke, yeah. Funny face, put your makeup, yeah. Now you judging me cause I'm
In the end phase,
fucking ass back to
Good
the
game.
time, yeah. Cause I'm
Activate
really over
super
here in
quality,
23,
discarding.
oh yeah.
I'll
Now
take
these
these
people
two.
understand on my feet, so fast. Jump man. Let me
Drop a
tell her
turn.
something, how I'm reaching for a fact.
just gonna put
None
it
of
on
these
face.
people could ever really understand. They be talking all the smack every day, and that's a fact.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Make sure you leave your thoughts and your comments down below in the comment section about the ideas you have for the deck that I should utilize. Of course, Alex told me that a soul is kind of a wasted spot because I'm not utilizing all the effects of the card. He might be onto something there, so maybe we'll try something out there. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave the notification bells on. You don't want to miss any more of my content.
Full throttle on the gas, you see. Full throttle on the gas. None of these people really understand. They be thinking that I'm a joke, yeah. Clowny face, put your makeup, yeah. Now you judging me cause I'm trans, but you take your fucking ass back to the time, yeah. Cause I'm really over here in 23, oh yeah. None of these people understand on my feet, so fat. Jump man. Let me tell her something, how I'm reaching for a fact. None of these people could ever really understand. They be talking all the smack every day, and that's a fact.